This video is in response to a question about the MXT, and the question was, can the MXT discriminate zinc pennies and still find copper pennies? So I have my MXT PRO and I'll do an air test. Now with the air test, it's a little bit chattery. Let me set the threshold up and you can see what I'm talking about. So there's not a whole lot you can do about it when you're doing an air test. You just have to turn your threshold down just a little bit. I can't ground balance it inside. So I'll let you see the VDI numbers, and I'll turn the discrimination up to where it discriminates out zinc pennies and still sees copper. I'll start with the zinc penny. And it's showing as a plus 60. Plus 62 for zinc. I'll turn the discrimination up to where it doesn't set it off. It'll still show everything on the screen. Okay, it's showing up as plus 62. And this is right on the coil. Okay, plus 60, plus 62 for zinc. Now I'll switch to the copper, and it can tell the difference on the screen, and the discrimination is still low enough it can see copper. There's quite a bit of difference. The copper shows up as plus 76, plus 75, and it's blaring with the copper. With the zinc, still shows it on the screen, but it discriminates it out so you don't hear it. Copper. And the zinc. Copper. And with the air test, you don't get as much depth, but I'm getting about 7 or 8 inches with the air test. If you go outside and ground balance it and adjust your threshold, I got the threshold way down low because inside with it, I don't know if it's the wiring, but the threshold has to be turned down so it's not so chattery. When you get outside, you don't have to deal with that, but I'm getting about 7 or 8 inches of depth with the copper, but it's still discriminating out the zinc. So I hope that answers your question. This is the MXT PRO.